to talk about Killjoy Part 2. That's better. Killjoy 2. And this is the sequel to Part 1. Honestly, I feel like this one was kind of like weak towards Part 1. I'll tell you why later. The movie starts out with these juvenile delinquents, going to a canyon, to a road trip to the woods, pretty much, to fix up a house, like community service type of thing. And it went by a police officer and a police officer assistant of the community service program, played by Deliverance. Her last name is Martinez, by the way. They're trying to be like 100% ghetto, but really, she's like only two white people in this movie. Killjoy right now, 1 and 2 is like one of those very first time in a horror movie I'll be like saying the opposite. When you watch a horror movie, you're like, where the black people at? And in this one, you'd be like, where's the white people at? And then you find white people. But there's only two white people in this movie in Part 2. I just think it's funny, it's a sequel, you got two white people. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to the fast forward part. They go into the woods driving off. Their car stuck pretty much into the woods. They went to separate ways. The guys went to this house, and one guy wanted to break into the house because he wanted to stay warm and stuff. He got shot by this hillbilly lady, white person number 1. White person number 2 actually, got shot by the hillbilly lady, and then she telling these guys to get out of her home, and pretty much, and the cop guy pretty much just wanted to use like the phone only, and he shot the lady. He went into the house while one of the thug members got shot. So the cop guy told him to get back to the van while he's looking for a phone. The 3 guys heard a shot, so they presumed that Reading was dead, the cop guy. So they got into the van and talked with the ladies are at in the van. And the ladies said, "Oh, what's going on?" And they realized the guy got shot. Fast forward story, the women and the 3 surviving guys end up going to another house where there's a woman who practices voodoo. Trying to help the guy who's shot with voodoo and stuff. And as the thugs and the ladies are saying, like the guy saying this voodoo shit is bull crap. And then one of the juvenile delinquents, one of the ladies, talk about her grandmother, talk about this evil spirit named Killjoy. And and the guy said that's all bullshit. So he walks out the house. The lady who's telling the story walks out the house, and then she wanted like drugs or something to give her a hit. And the guy started mentioning, what, I'll give you something if you summon this Killjoy spirit to save his friend. So she ended up summoning the spirit. Nothing had happened. And then later on in the movie, Killjoy appears. He finally fucking appears. This movie's like 1 hour and 12 minutes. Killjoy appears like, I would say, in the 40th minute of the fucking movie. This movie just drags a little bit, but, I don't know. I just like stuck by it, whatever. It's a low budget movie, so I'll let it slide. But 40 minutes towards when Killjoy appears, start killing people one by one. And I kind of like Killjoy in this one. I mean, like, his sense of humor was still there, but it's just like the kill scenes were weak. You got like, I don't know. I don't want to ruin any kill scenes for you, but I just felt like the kill scenes were weak in this one. Definitely weak. Part 1 had better kill scenes than Part 2. Even though it was decent kill scenes. But anyway, pretty much to fast forward the story, the voodoo priestess and the other 2 survived Debbie Rochon's character, and one of the female juvenile delinquents have to battle Killjoy. The voodoo priestess failed. You got the voodoo priestess trying to battle magic with magic. But if you summon evil, evil's gonna win. Let's be real. And the way Killjoy died in Part 2 was just stupid. It was just like you said, the kill scenes were really weak in this one. Anyway, Reading was alive, the black guy. He appeared out of nowhere to battle Killjoy, the lady, and David Sean's character. You pretty much have 3 surviving characters. Pretty much have a happy ending in Part 2, with the 3 survivors. Simple as that. But Killjoy 2, it was just like weak. It dragged towards 40th minutes for his appearance. But the Killjoy sense of humor, the way he acted in Part 2 was still there. So I let it slide for that one reason. Again, get the 3 movies, $7. You get your money's worth, and you don't feel like you've been ripped off anyway. But anyway, peace, guys, and see you.